In this episode of Sailing Dark Angel, we squeeze into Allan's Key for our first swim in the Exumas this year. The current was crazy. A downwind sail takes us to beautiful and very shallow Shroud Cay. If you like our videos, please smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. It's free for you and really helps our channel.
Well, we made it to Allan Cay, and so we're officially in the Exumas, but I gotta tell you, it is really busy here. I've never seen it like this, at least with us stuck on this side. We like to go...
Usually over there.
We like to go to the South Island, but we couldn't get the anchor to hook. We were right on our original track, but I think because we're facing the other way, we couldn't get to hook up.
Just couldn't do it.
So, I guess the sand is too shallow there. So we're over here.
In 5 feet?
4.5, 5 feet of water. So we're in about 6 feet of water total.
It is low tide.
So you can see it's really busy here. Boat right beside us. Well, we're right beside them now. That's our fault. We tried to get over that little ridge over there. You can see right there, but we couldn't get over that, and it got stupid shallow. So anyway, we're in a decent spot. I hope we're not too close to anybody, and the water is crystal clear. We're gonna have a little drink of rum, relax a little bit.
There was a little bit of drama, and you know, we're not huge on the drama part, but you know, we touched bottom over there. It was not any fun because it's just a great big ball of stress that sits in the bottom of your stomach when you're going over shallow parts, because obviously you don't want to damage your boat. But we made it here and we backed up on it, and it wouldn't hook up at first, and then we were too close to the other boat, and then we had to push forward again, and then the windlass, of course, there's a dead spot, so it wouldn't pull up the anchor, and I had to have us hover here while Dave did what he needed to do to get the windlass started again. So we finally got the windlass started again, so we went up a little further up, because the current's going this way. So when you're dropping the anchor, the current is pushing it this way, which means that where you think you're dropping it, you're not really dropping it. You're dropping it back behind your boat because the current's pushing it underneath your boat. So I'm explaining that to Dave. I said, you need to go a little further. So we had some words, but it's okay. So we went a little further, like I said, and we dropped it, and it's all nice sand here, so it hooked up pretty good. And then we put the 30 feet plus the bridle, so we're awesome.
First swim of the year in the Bahamas.
I don't really want to get my hair wet, you know, like, because we're probably leaving in the morning, and I don't want to go to bed with a wet head. But I got to get in. This is the Exumas, and I got to go in. Hang on. Look at the current. Look at this thing. It's first chilly when you're first getting in after a sunburn.
It's 80 degrees.
I don't care. Just give me a sec. And go way out of the end. Woo! Hey, there's the knot.
If you drift back, you can catch the bolly.
Oh, the knot came out.
Uh-oh, that means you're screwed.
Oh my God, it's so nice. The current is so strong right now, I gotta hold on to a rope. Well, then again, I'm not wearing fins, so to be fair, but wait, See? Oh, holy shit. Don't let go, baby. Dave. Okay. Share, not scare, babe. There we go. There. First swim in the Bahamas.
So the addition of our new sensor means that we not only have depth working properly now, but we also have the water temperature, which you can see is 80.9 degrees Fahrenheit. For those of you who speak Celsius, it's 80.9 degrees Fahrenheit. Look it up.
So now that we've reached the Exumas, we are opening up our very first bottle of Shipwreck. This is amazing rum, and we're doing it for our Sundowner.
You want to smell how good this smells? This is amazing. Here, have a sniff of that. Oh my God! Do you want to taste? Well, you got to come out here for that. Sundowner time.
Oh shit! Okay.
Up on the roof, just in time for a sundowner. Cheers. Starlink went completely flat. It does that when it's in motion. And we were definitely in motion today. We did 48 miles?
He said 48.
Yeah, about 48 miles. We sailed 48 miles to get here from New Providence Island, Clifton Bay.
To the Exumas.
To the Exumas. The whole first part of this, going from Florida, we go down to Key Biscayne Bay, to No Name Harbor. And then you sail across from No Name Harbor, and it's windy, I'm sorry. You sail across from No Name Harbor to Bimini in the first place, which is a very full day sail. For us, it's 10, 11 hours at least. And then you anchor and you run right in and you check in. Then you wait for your next weather window, and it's a full day and a half to 2 days from Bimini to New Providence Island, Clifton Bay where we go, or Nassau where a lot of other people go. Or you can go up to the Berries. We went all the way to a shoal in the middle of nowhere and anchored out before we got to the Berry Islands. Then we had to very gently cruise to Chub Cay.
To Chub Cay
to get fuel.
To get fuel, because we were out.
We were
and we
out of
made
fuel.
it by the skin of our teeth. I mean fumes. We were on fumes.
We made it to Chub Cay. We went in. We got fuel real quick. And then we went across to New Providence Island to Clifton Bay. So that whole day was like 14 hours because of all the detouring. And then now you wait out the weather window in Clifton Bay. So we sat in Clifton Bay for a day and took a day off and did some video work and did some boat cleaning. And then we went from Clifton Bay to here, which was another 48 miles. So another 10, 11 hours for us.
Yeah.
But we got to sail the whole way. The sailing was perfect.
It was flawless because we did have the wind with us. So it was pushing us between 5 and 6 knots, which was great. So we got here expected time, how long did it take us? 10 hours?
Just over 10 hours.
Yeah, just over 10 hours. When we ran into a problem was actually trying to anchor here at Allan's Cay, because this place is packed, but it's insanely shallow, and we scraped the bottom. And now we're drinking Shipwreck, my favorite rum. I don't know, Dave's favorite rum is Kraken, but my favorite rum is Shipwreck. And now we're having our Sundowner on the top of Dark Angel.
And the sun is down.
Look it! So what are we doing today, Captain Dave?
We're escaping a really, really, really tight anchorage that was even tighter because we were in it.
And that was at Allan's Cay. Bye, Allan's Cay.
So we're getting out past.
Bye, Highburn.
We're coming out past all the reefs, and then we're gonna set the jib and do a downwind sail down to Shroud Cay.
Excellent.
Can't wait. Because it was a really tight anchorage, we had a really, really short chain out, so I was on anchor watch all night to make sure we didn't swing into any other boats, and to make sure that we held, and we held really well. Our Mantis anchor holds really well in sand. The holding in Allan's Cay is good. It's nice sand holding, like a lot of the Bahamas, and uneventful, just really long night.
Yeah. So we did get a little bit of a late start today. Typically we're up at the crack of dawn and we're gone. but I wanted Dave to have a little bit of a sleep so that he wasn't punchy in the morning, because that's just not a nice feeling, is to have to get up and go after you've been up all night. So he slept for a couple hours tonight. We left the anchorage around what time, Dave?
10 o'clock.
About 10 o'clock? Yeah, quarter after 10. And how long is this sail?
About 20 miles.
About 20 miles. So
5 hours, 4 hours.
4 or 5 hours, and we've got the wind on our stern. So soon, when we reach actually right now, we're going to be putting out the jib, and it's going to be pulling us. And it's predicting about 20 knots, like actually gusting 20 knots. So it should be a pretty easy downwind sail, but the winds are too high to put out the spinnaker. So that's why we're going to just put out the jib today. So Dave's putting out the jib right now. It gets stuck a little bit, so he gives it a pull. There we go. And we're doing now over 6 knots. And then he pulls. We don't want to pull it in too far.
I want to unwrap it the rest of the way.
Baby.
Alright.
Good.
Yeah, the auto helmet's starting to lose its tracking again. I think it's slipping like it did last year, so very soon I'm going to have to take it apart, clean it up a little bit again, see if that starts to work again.
And look at the waves pushing us from the side. Look at that. I don't know if that translates very well, but wow. They're all right behind us, these big waves. So, like I said, we've got the wind and the waves on the stern, and we're shutting off the engines right now so we can just sail. So we're doing about 5 knots with just the jib. Okay.
All right, the sail's all set now and the preventers are up. What kind of speed are we making?
We're doing between 3.8 and 4.5 knots with just the jib.
Not bad.
Not bad.
So we're seeing 12 knots, 11 knots behind us. So there's about 14 knots of wind.
Yeah, but the gusts are going to be up to 20. That's what Predict Wind said. So,
okay.
And it's coming in from the northeast. This morning it was just north, but now it's northeast. And I believe it's supposed to be coming in at northeast all day.
Cool.
Yeah.
And we're heading southeast.
Yes, we are.
While we're underway, we're making electricity, we're making water, and we're making tracks. There's Norman's Key. We're going to go right by there, and we're headed into Shroud Cay. Part of getting into places like this is having good light and a spotter on the bow so you can see where the hell you're going. It is really shallow, really dangerous to come in and out, but the lighting's good, and hopefully this is completely unexciting and completely uneventful. Well, time to put the camera down because I got to maneuver.
Where are we?
Shroud Cay.
So we made it into Shroud Cay, and we finally got anchored. We tried to anchor over there, but it was sand over rock, just over where Dave's pointing, and we just kept pulling the anchor back. So we pulled back a little bit closer to where the other boats are right now, the anchorage, and we found some good sand to dig into. Dropped it down, and we're there.
About 5 or 6 feet of water under us, that's it. That's plenty for us. We draw 3.5. There's a rock over there, charter cats over there, a rock there, a rock there. That's the main anchorage, and it is packed, so we skipped it. And it's very, very shallow coming in here. You can see it's quite shallow. When the water changes to a lighter color, that's shallower water. So you can see it's very shallow there. It's very shallow over there. And these rocks, that's the part that's above the surface, but they jut up like all the way over to here. So there's a lot of maneuvering to do to get in and out of here, which is fine. It just makes it a little bit better sheltered. How's Shroud Cay looking?
It looks a lot nicer. It went like straight down instead of straight out. So this is going to be a lot.
Might be able to swim in it.
Yeah, this is about 6 feet deep.
Instead of hanging on for dear life.
Yeah.
All right, see if you can find any tiger sharks. And
What?
brand new snorkel.
Uh-huh.
Shark circle jack.
Bonefish.
Is there? How can you see anything?
It's great.
I can't see your face at all. You're completely fogged up, Captain. How's the anchor look?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Just pretty good?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It is sand over rock here, isn't it?
Well, it's dug right in, but like the whole hoop is up. But I went to rock it and it was pretty tough to rock, so we're okay. That was good.
Should be good until we bail in the morning.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, you definitely want to rinse off the salt, because if you don't, it gets all itchy. And then you're like laying there going, why am I itchy?